everyone, so today I'm going to be talking to you about how I became a happy and successful henna artist and how I dropped my part-time job at Chase for doing henna. Now, sorry Chase, you're a great company, I loved working for you, but I make a lot more money doing henna and it's really a lot easier than working anywhere else, and you just sit there and you draw on people and they pay you. It's the greatest thing ever. So if you're an artist and you are interested in doing henna and starting your own little henna business, I'm going to tell you how I started mine and give you these tips of the trade to help you get started, because we need more henna artists. There's a lot of people that want henna, but we don't have like artists that are doing henna right now, so we need to get you on board and have you start making money doing henna. Okay, so my first thing is your artistic skills. If you have artistic skills, I think it's a great thing. I've been drawing all my life, and I paint and I sketch, I do a bunch of things, so I would say that I have artistic skills. But if you don't worry about it. I've seen a lot of henna artists that don't really know how to draw that are doing really good henna. And then I've seen artists that are great and they can draw and they can sketch and do all these things, but when it comes down to henna, their henna just looks really sloppy. And I've seen some of great artists, you know, not succeeding, and I've seen really bad artists, I would say, do good henna. So I guess it doesn't really matter as long as you practice. That's the real key, is practicing the henna designs and trying to nail those. So if you don't really have a lot of artistic skills, don't worry about it. So if you want to get started, I would order some henna. Like, you don't really have to make your own henna. You can order it from Henna Caravan. That's where I ordered my first cone. And my first person that I did henna on was my aunt. And I did a little peacock, and it wasn't the prettiest henna ever. Like, looking back at my old henna from 2 years ago, it was really funny. So I did it on my mom, I did it on my aunt, and I did it on my cousin. And those were my first 3 people that I did henna on, and they were getting asked like, oh, who did that? And they would send me their friends and their coworkers and stuff like that. Not only that helped me, like, I did it on myself a lot too, and people would ask me like, oh, where'd you get that at? And I would do it for them because my mom had a herbal store, so I would just go to her store and take my clients at her store. And she didn't charge me any money, thank God. So that's where I did my henna, aunt. But you could do it at your house, or you could do it like at a public place, or, you know, it's just like you just need a cone and your client. And don't forget to take pictures. Take good pictures, good quality pictures, and make an Instagram or a Facebook. I prefer Instagram. But if you already have like a lot of followers on Facebook or whatever, go for it. Upload like at least 10 pictures or 7 pictures, whatever, and then add everybody in your town. Make yourself different, do different work. You know, I have my own little touch, and people like that, and that's why, you know, people come to me. Even though I charge more than the other artists, don't think just because you're going to charge $10 or $5 that people are going to come to you. People are going to come to you because they know that you are doing good work and they like your taste, they like your style. Don't cut yourself short. Do what you love. Don't have too high prices, but like, if you're gonna sit there and draw on somebody for a half hour, like, that's a half hour of your day. Like, you charge what you think you deserve for that design. If you're a beginner, you know, if you're doing great work as a beginner, go ahead, but I would recommend like doing a little bit lower prices at the beginning so you get people to try it out. So yeah, that's the second thing. Take a lot of pictures, make an Instagram, and friend request or follow everyone you freaking know and don't know. Just friend request everyone so people like see your page. Guarantee you're gonna get contacted if you're doing good work. Fourth thing I'm gonna be discussing is finding a place to do your henna. If you work at a salon, or if your mom has a shop or whatever, that's great. That was my case, but if you don't, I know a lot of henna artists taking people at their house. You don't really necessarily have to work at a salon. You can, as I said, do it off campus, do it from your house, do it from your backyard, do it from like any place that you know you think is a good place to start doing your henna. And it's really easy. All you need is a cone, so you just gotta take the cone with you and go there. With henna, you're gonna be called for a lot of bridal parties. You're gonna be called for a lot of like events. People love having a henna artist at like carnivals, events. Look at your local website. Like I go to the cityofdearborn.com or .org or whatever, and then I see like all the festivals that are going on and contact those people in charge of the festivals. Have a henna booth, rent one, and it's like normally it's expensive. It's like $200 to $400 sometimes. But it's good if you print business cards and put them on that table. That way a lot of people know about you. It's really good doing big events like that. Yeah, check that website. It's always full of events that you can be at, and everybody always wants a henna artist. I don't recommend doing this though until you're sure you're good, because the first impression is everything. Now, if like you're a beginner and you're already trying to get into events and stuff like that and you're not doing your best work yet, I don't recommend it, because people are going to be like, oh, this girl sucks. And in their mind, she will stay sucking until they see something like, wow, oh, she doesn't suck. And don't be easy on yourself. Be harsh on yourself. Judge yourself. No, this sucks. Or if you really like it, like I've come to a point with my work that I can say, yes, I like this. And there's still times I do things and people are like, oh my god, you're so good. And I'm like, this literally looks like shit. So my other thing is that you have to know what you're dealing with. You have to have all the colors of henna. So I know there's a lot of people saying like black henna is horrible. It is horrible. But there is a few brands that have not caused any allergic reactions in the past 2 years that I've been using them. Yes, there's a lot of hippies out there that are like, oh my god, there's chemicals in it. Well, there's chemicals in your food, there's chemicals in your fabric, there's chemicals on your head, there's chemicals in your makeup. So let go of the whole black henna has chemicals in it. Like, yeah, no shit, it has chemicals in it. But if it's not harming you, and if it's not like to the extent where it's causing any permanent damage or causing cancer or anything like that, then you're fine if you use it like once in a while. You're really gonna be fine. I'm not encouraging anybody to be using black henna. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that are gonna want it, and if you want to provide it, that's up to you. The last thing that I want to discuss is your competition in your city. So you're gonna have like artists doing what they do. I'm friends with all the henna artists around my city. I talk to them. I actually bought my first black henna cone from one of those girls, and I appreciate her so much for, selling it. She actually didn't. She gave it to me for free. Yeah, so I started playing with it, and I was like, wow, I'm good at this. And then I started offering it as, as a service. So that's how I started. But with your competition, don't have no hard feelings against people that are doing better than you or doing something like you, or you're doing better than them. Don't like look down on them or anything like that. Keep it friendly. Keep friendly competition. I always recommend that, because like till this day I get henna artists that are like, hey, I can't get this client, can you cover for me, or can you take this job? And then at the same time, if I'm really busy and I'm getting calls like for henna parties and stuff and I can't make it, or I don't want to make it, I give it to them. I give them a call like, hey, you want to take this job? And it's really cool because you feel like you guys are in a way competing, but then you're working together, and it's like really nice. These are actually the best tips of the trade that I can share with you. Thank you for watching this rant. I hope it helped you out. That's how mostly I got started with henna. That's how I did it. I just put myself out there. I practiced a lot. I knew what I was doing. I knew the materials I was using. And I just put myself out there. I did everything I could. Make a website. Make an Instagram. Do everything you can. And it'll pay off. It really will. I'm really happy to share how I got started. And I hope to see more henna artists out there, trying to do it too. Alright, see you guys. I will be filming some more videos. Tell me what you want to see, regarding henna or makeup or hair or whatever. So, let me know. It was really good to film again. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.